Well, hello, fellow Seekers and Guardians. I hope y'all are doing great. In this video, I am going to be talking about, or be reacting to a video per se, of how, why could Kairi, wield a Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 2, where she couldn't exactly wield a Keyblade per se pre Kingdom Hearts 2. Um, so let's actually get into the mix of things.
Towards the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, there's a scene where Riku hands Kairi a Keyblade known as Destiny's Embrace. Because Keyblades are special weapons that can only be wielded by certain individuals, this has obviously made people wonder why Kairi was able to casually use one. So let's go over that here. In order
So yeah, that's when when I first saw Kairi using like Keyblade in like what Kingdom Hearts 2, I thought cool, that was awesome. Cause at least at that time, it seemed like Keyblades were like a rare thing. Like it didn't seem like there were like thousands of Keyblade wielders. It back then Keyblades just seemed to be more special than it is now. Now it seems like there's much um Keyblade wielders that there are like Jedi in like the prequel era per se, if that makes sense. Was the Jedi are badass. I'm not saying the Jedi aren't special because the Jedi are badass. I'm not saying the Keyblades and the Keyblade wielders are not badass because Sora, Riku, Mickey, the Birth by Sleep trio, the Dream Days trio, they're all badass. But like now, since we got like so many like we know that there's like millions of Keyblade wielders. It feels a tad bit less special to me now than it does like back then when I first saw Kairi winning a Keyblade. But still special. Don't get me wrong. It just feels a bit less special. Am I the only wrong one who thinks that? Feels that I'm supposed to say?
to gain the ability to use a Keyblade,
Let me
it's
go
typically
back. Sorry.
casually used.
I just had to go into that. But does it feel like it's less special now that it seems like a bit more people can use it? Supposed to back in the day with like Kingdom Hearts 2? Anyways.
One. So let's go over that here. In order to gain the ability to use a Keyblade, it's typically necessary to undergo the bequeathing. The bequeathing is fulfilled when a potential wielder comes into contact with a Keyblade master or a Keyblade wielder of similar power through their Keyblade. Then, if the potential wielder has a strong heart, they'll be able to use a Keyblade. In Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep,
Which is why, like, I know they showed, like, what, Riku? Terra bequeathed,
Blade. In
bequeathed Riku. I guess Roxas, I don't know if he exactly did it intentionally, but not Roxas, Ventus, when Ventus rested in Sora's heart, I guess that was him bequeathing Sora to be a potential Keyblade master one day that we see in Kingdom Hearts 1. And granted that though, if I remember correctly, the reason why we got Sora having that Kingdom Key, well, backtrack. Sora wasn't exactly supposed to get the Kingdom Key. It was supposed to be Riku. Since Riku fell into darkness, that's why Sora has the Kingdom Key, if I remember correctly, the lore. But yeah, Riku got bequeathed by Terra, and Sora got bequeathed by Ventus when Ventus slept in Sora's heart, which is also the reason why Roxas sounds and looks like exactly like Ventus. So that's that.
the Keyblade. In Kingdom Hearts Birth by
Yeah.
Sleep, there's a scene where Kairi hid behind Aqua while escaping from the Unversed. In that moment, Kairi touched Aqua's Keyblade and underwent the bequeathing. For this reason, Kairi was able to use the Keyblade that Riku gave her in KH2.
Which is pretty cool, might I add. I also think, and if you guys been following my channel, I think I even said this on my main channel, which is Scatter Knight, but this is my Kingdom Hearts based channel. Even if you don't follow my main channel, Scatter Knight, which is always a link in the description, I've been a huge advocate for Kairi, like us seeing her potential, because it's awesome she has a Keyblade now. It seems like every single time we see Kairi, she's a damsel in distress. Kingdom Hearts 1 shows a damsel in distress. That's fine. Kingdom Hearts 2, some parts of it she was damsel in distress, but later on we saw like a hint of her being a badass as soon as she got the Keyblade. Kingdom Hearts 3, we saw her have a hint of being a badass, only to be a damsel in distress again. Same with Melody and Memory. Saw her have a hint of being a badass, only to be essentially a damsel in distress again. I j- it's cool that Kairi is a Keyblade master, a Keyblade wielder, and it's cool to have that explanation going on because yeah, Aqua bequeaths Kairi. That's cool, but now that we know that she's been bequeathed and she has a Keyblade, and I don't fully know when, like, how far of a gap Kingdom Hearts 3 is to 2, and we know she had training. I would like to see her be more of a badass. I've been a huge advocate for that because we haven't really seen her be a badass. Anywho, I think that's a pretty cool explanation, like cool thing that Aqua bequeathed Kairi. Now Kairi's able to use the Keyblade again. I just feel like we haven't really seen Kairi's potential. We could, but I don't feel like we have yet. Come out, and I would fanboy when that moment happens. But anyways, what do you guys think of like the video? Do you like? Which I will also link in the description below, so that way if you guys want to watch it on your own time, you guys can. And what do you guys think of like my argument or my point about how I feel like Kairi it's cool to see Kairi as a Keyblade wielder, but we haven't seen her reach her full potential. Now I'm tired of seeing her constantly be a damsel in distress. I want to see her like hold her own like Sora, Riku, Aqua, and be a badass in her own right. How do you feel about that argument? And why Kairi could use a Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 2? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another, and may your hearts be your guiding keys.